Okay, this is the last question on the review. This one is just a piecewise function as we talked about this in class. It's very straightforward. It's just that we have some conditions and we want to make sure that we consider the conditions or domain when we are looking at different function values. So when you look at the first one, f of 1, then we say, well, if it is f of 1, then which piece would be applicable when x is equal to 1? And that would be your first piece. Okay, so you go ahead and you show your substitution. Okay, it's always a good habit. I know it's one, I know it's simple, it's a habit, it's a habit thing. Okay, um, show your substitution with parentheses. Okay, and then you will have 3 plus 3 minus 2 plus 1. So you've got 6 minus 1, which is 5. Okay, whoops, that's 5. Okay, all right, it's 5. And then the next one would be 6.5. 6.5 would be which piece would be used here? Well, that would be our second piece, 1.5 minus 2x in the step function. So we will go ahead and write down our step function. Okay, so we have 1.5 minus 13. Okay, be very careful. Okay, it is 11.5 negative. Okay, all right, now this is where if there is a if there's a opportunity to make mistake, this would be one. Okay, what is the step function of negative 11.5? Okay, so I'm gonna let you think about it for 2 seconds. Okay, you have your number in your head, and is that number negative 12? Now, it's very easy to answer this question wrong because when we think about step function, we look at the 11.5, negative 11.5, and that 11 in front of the decimal point. It is so tempting. Okay, it is so tempting. And we say, no, that's not right. Because if you think about the step function, and this is negative 11, this is negative 12, and where is negative 11.5? It is right here. Okay, and we go back to the previous integer, and that will be negative 12. So make sure that you are well aware of this. Become an expert in this so that you don't fall victim of this little step function right there. Okay. And then for 15, I think that's very obvious. It's just a final piece right here because 15 is greater than 9. So you would do square root of 15 plus 1, which is square root of 16, and that results in the number 4. Oops. So that's pretty much it, okay, for the piecewise function. So now it is possible that you have to graph piecewise function. I do not think that you will need to graph something that fancy, you know. But if you happen to graph a piecewise function, then make sure that you refer to the worksheets that we had earlier in piecewise function, and make sure you practice those graphing part. Okay, all right.